Hello! Welcome back to Kingdoms of Amalur, and also welcome to Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning. So, like, over a month ago, they finally released the brand new DLC to the re-release of this game, of the Fatesworn DLC. So here I am at the very ending of the game. Gonna try to just jump cut through this, and then we'll be on to Fatesworn. So, largely created the same character from, well, still a female character is pretty much it, but, you know, changed a different name. It was Miu from Phantasy Star 3 last time, now it's Rika. You know, just chalk that up to the mysteriousness of the Fateless One. And also, in the 360 version of the game when I played this, it's also been 3 years, almost 4 years since I last played this game too. I almost forgot to mention that. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Whereas in the rest of this Let's Play, when I was on the 360 version of the game, I was just like a pure finesse character as an assassin. This character, I am a spell cloak. I am a combination of finesse and sorcery. In fact, in about a level up or two, I'll be able to reach the max level. 2 level ups. I would be 55 in each. So instead of being daggers and bow, or Feyblades and bow, I am Feyblades and chakrams. But yep, that'll be it setting up this character for now. So let us go finish off this game.
In the Amathin, but her prison is weakening by the moment.
And then begin Fatesworn.
Here again, full of life, full of fate. What have you brought for me?
He's brought your doom.
Who's this? What does she mean by that?
Ooh, it's an actual one of these. Health regeneration and crit damage. Legends say his armor is all that remained behind when the gods transported a worthy hero directly into the sky to shimmer like a star. Equip? What does it look like? But it is better higher rating, armor rating. Continuing the jump cut.
Tiana? Have I done well, lady? Are you pleased? Is it...
You have served your purpose.
But I have so much more to give.
Alrighty, we're back to this.
Give yourself to me. The destruction of this world is the first step on my path.
Thank you, Health on Fix. I don't know if those are supposed to help me or what.
You are nothing but dust. Why won't you die?
Because the irony of all of this is that fate has also determined this.
The destruction of this world is the first step on my path.
Heal. See, let me get in position here.
Impossible! Impossible!
How could we have known that this would be a new beginning? I wonder now if we should have foreseen this outcome, but who knew then what fate would bring? I would have liked to have delivered this message in person, to see you one final time. That, however, would have been complicated. The order to which I belong had other plans. Were you ever to leave the crystalline fortress? When it comes to you, though, it seems no fate is written in stone. It was only through my assurances that your silence could be counted upon that either one of us still draws breath. I trust you will not make of me a liar. Were stories of what we have seen to begin to surface in the inns and taverns of Amalur, I would be asked to seek you out. And as we both know, the next time you die, there will be no return. But let us not speak of this. Your life is your own. Go now, and see what fate may bring you, or what fate you may bring. Perhaps one day in happier times, you and I will meet again. Until that day, I remain yours, Aelin Share.
Alright, and that ends where we left off, repeating the entire last episode from 4 years ago. I can skip this. Destiny Defiant. You defeated Tirnoch and ended the Crystal War. The enormity of these events will resound throughout Amalur forever. As a result of your actions, the world is now free from the constraints of merciless fate. And now we can begin, there it is, the new DLC. You noticed a mysterious letter in between your belongings. You don't know where it came from and decided to read it. Strange occurrences. My name is Elza Pulsty. Wait, I have no clue on that one. You probably don't know. I can't talk. You probably don't know me, but we don't have time for lengthy introductions right now. Let me just state that I was among the people involved with the Well of Souls project. Word has reached us that there have been some strange occurrences near the Hall of the First Sworn in Mentir. I was curious, so I went ahead to investigate on my own. What I found here is truly unsettling. I could try to explain everything in detail right now, but I think it's best if you come and see for yourself. I have a strange feeling that what I'm observing is directly linked to you. Pay me a visit if you don't believe me. I'm waiting for you. Okie dokie. Look at how many of those I have now. Alright, now we can start the Fateless One.
Well, well, awake at last. You gave us quite a scare. But you're here and the war's all but over. So who are we to complain?
Well, so I'm trying to turn it up because I think his voice actor died, didn't he? So he should be a different voice for all this.
I was hoping you could tell us. Sidon and I were fighting a few remaining stragglers when all of a sudden they started this unholy wailing.
He definitely
I guess
sounds
you
different.
must have killed Gadflow, because the Tuatha started screaming and ran away. There are still a few diehards, but they don't have the fire in them, you know? Wasn't much longer before Aelin showed up carrying you over her shoulder. Told me to watch over you, make sure you were okay. She left some kind of note for you. But I know better than to read a private message from the likes of her.
The war is over. What now?
There are still Tuatha who refuse to surrender, but yes, the war is ended. You should have seen the parade in Rathir. As for what's next, well, that's a tough question. See, a lot of the soldiers asked me for readings after the fighting ended, and try as I might, I can't see a fate for any of us.
Because I stopped Tiernock.
Tiernock? You don't expect me to think that Gadflow's god was real, do you? No. No, impossible. Whatever happened down there, though, it changed everything.
It's probably better that you
At
don't
least
believe
for
it.
now.
Ooh, a whole bunch of new stuff to talk about. Or maybe not. Maybe I just didn't talk to him about any of this.
First she works with us, then she betrays us, then she saves your life. I admit I don't know what to make of that woman, but I feel like we owe her. Not that I'd know how to find her, or pay her back for that matter.
Agar, the Alabastra, Amphion, Sidon, Fae, Fate.
Everyone thinks the immortal Fae are... The Fae are simple.
Far
Far simpler. Well, ever since you came back from Alabastra, I cannot read a place in the Weave for anyone. Whatever you did, it didn't just win the war. It's given us all a chance to make our own destinies.
Cool. Gadflow.
Whatever you did to him, Gadflow is truly dead and gone. Sidon says he won't be reborn, although I don't know how he can be so sure.
Speaking of Sidon.
Last I saw him, Sidon was mourning at the House of Sorrows. I can't imagine what his people are going through. If you see him, give him my regards. The Winter Fae were a decent people. They didn't deserve what Gadflow did to them. The Fate Weavers were once a great, unified order of sages from all
I
the
don't know how this
mortal
episode's
races.
going to turn out in
We
terms of
foretold
editing,
the
because I'm going to
destinies
probably
of
cut out a lot of
kings
that
and
stuff.
gods. But that power takes a toll. Nobody likes bad news. And all the news... Now the old traditions are all but lost. And all...
I think all those old conversations from before.
Good
Alrighty.
morning, ma'am. Good to see you up and out of your quarters. This here is the lower hall of the Orbicant. The Council has granted this rare honor in light of all you've done for us, for all of Alpha kind. They have also allowed me to offer you access to the Reserve Armory, if you would care to have a look.
Ooh. What do you got? Anything good? Still junk? Nothing. Well, is it better than what you have? No. Your armory isn't as good as I would like it to be. This mission will allow you to peek at sensitive goods before purchase. Fine, I'll buy it.
Ah, yes. It was she who brought you here, you know. Stood by your bed for almost a day, then left suddenly on urgent business. But that has always been her way. I can't show you the upper halls or the council chambers, I'm afraid. But you are welcome here in the lower hall, and it is my special pleasure to offer you access to the reserve armory. The quarters you slept in where you recovered were once assigned to the late General Tolera. They are yours now, should you ever wish to use them.
Cool, new hideout.
Rare weapons and so forth, procured for Rathir's leaders and defenders.
There is someone I want to talk to, because they definitely added in with the
Paid
DLC.
for, I'm afraid. But please, have a look for yourself. I do hope your stay has been restorative.
Though I only know where they're at in Melson Shear. Did you follow me out here? The hell? Anyway. It took me way too long to notice it, but there's the new region. But I must go back to Melson Shear. Maybe I should visit the House of Sorrows too. But I want to know if this guy has a resupply.
Welcome to the war.
You there. You're a new
I'm happy
merchant.
to help you with whatever you need.
No, he does not, but he sells unique shit and I like it. I will take the weapon though, see what I get.
Open to buy or sell.
New chakrams. Better? No. Weak. Alright, I'm not sure if I want to end this part. I don't know how it's going to turn in terms of editing though. Hall of the first one. Well, let me go visit the House of Sorrows real quick. Well, is there anybody in here? Still got Tuatha. No. Well, if you still want to fight, then I'll fight. Gatfo's dead, dude. Alright, well, nobody's in here, so guess I'll move on to the actual DLC. Hall of the First Sword. Oh shit. Sometimes the controls don't react like that. I'm trying to do this. You probably should have waited for me inside instead of outside. Things are even worse than I had anticipated. You won't believe what I just witnessed. Niskaru appearing out of thin air. And they keep coming. This is not a situation we can ignore any longer. If we don't act fast, we will soon be overrun by Niskaru. It seems like the weave itself is falling apart. I don't think we have any other choice but to get the Order of Fate Weavers involved. I need to talk to Agarth. I'm sure he knows what to do. Fine, I'll read it again. Does that satisfy you, game? Yes, it does. Back to Agarth. Damn it, I need to stop doing that.
Do not miss Leogriff's many marvels.
The level cap for this game has been raised from 40 to 50.
A stroll up here always calms my spirits.
Forgive the intrusion, Your Grace. I am Sergeant Brom, Mel Senshir Command. I have been sent to fetch you. Your presence has been requested by the Scholia Arcana. They mean to speak with you immediately.
Why do they want me?
They said it was urgent. I didn't want to bother you, but... well, I've got my orders. Mages always have their reasons. I'm just the messenger.
I'm looking for Agarth.
The old Fate Weaver. He's not in the city. He's been sent elsewhere on a mission. I don't know anything beyond that, but I have a feeling the Scholia Arcana will.
Do you know who I am?
I know what you did. We all do. And we're grateful. So many dead. This truly is an honor.
What is this
Not
about?
my place to say, Your Grace. You'll have to take it up with the Viator. Come along.
Fine. How many people have I killed? 4,256. Yes, many died.
Believe my eyes.
Good day.
Do, do, do.
Greetings.
So, all the stories are true. I didn't dare believe it.
What are you talking
You
about?
have done all of Amalur a great service, Fateless One. And I wish my coming here was under different circumstances. But the reality is that we face a new threat. One born of our recent victories.
Who are you?
I am Ambith, a fellow Fate Weaver and citizen of Amalur. One who, I might add, is in your debt.
You're welcome.
It's that very attitude, that very disregard for nature, that has put us in this position, Fateless One. The gnome must have forgotten your humility when he dragged you back into this world. I am Lord Ambith, leader of the Order of Fate Weavers. I have watched you from a distance with both dread and fascination. Tragically, your greatest feats, the defeat of Tirnock and the restoration of Mel Senshir, have come at great cost. After taking so much damage, the tapestry of fate itself has begun to unravel. And now the whole of Amalur threatens to come undone. That is why I have summoned you. The Order has heard disturbing reports from the west, from the region of Mithros. Niskaru sightings. The gathering of a secret brotherhood. There is even talk of a new god rising. As if we needed another one. Your ability to control the threads of fate has begun a process that will end in destruction. Unless it is reversed. The Fate Weaver, Agarth Ulfric, was sent ahead to gather information, but he will need your help. You must go to Mithros. You must learn the truth, and you must save us all from a fate worse than death.
Is the weave really unraveling?
Yes, we did not believe it possible. Sadly, many things that were believed to be impossible have come to pass. There is not much time.
Why send Agar?
The old warrior has a long history with the mountain dwellers. They trust him. Most importantly, he was once an ally of the master weaponsmith Scald Atlas. She will be crucial to your mission.
What is this new god?
That remains unclear, but the rumors are troubling. The name Telogris has been whispered in more than one instance. Telogris, god of chaos. Surely this is a mistake, but we must learn all we can.
I'm ready.
If only that were true. We must proceed regardless. The cliff pass into Mithras has only recently reopened, and you will need to secure a permit to enter. Secrecy will be to your advantage, which is why we advise you not to reveal your true identity. Try not to attract attention, for once. Follow the settlers
No
west,
promises.
and learn what you can about the forces gathering there. Find Agarth if you can. It is true, I cannot see your fate, but I choose to place my faith in people not in their destined paths. May you make good choices.
I can't say I'm the Fateless One.
Not all Fate Weavers align themselves with the Order, and those in service of our enemies will know what we plan to do. You will be expected. Anonymity may be your greatest weapon.
Why do I need a permit?
Mithras is a dangerous territory, plagued by bandits and rock slides. The Alpha army has tried to staunch the flow of refugees by requiring permission to enter. Those who cross into the mountains do so at their own peril.
You're wrong about me.
Perhaps. This is your chance to prove me wrong. Goodbye.
Okay.
Amalur is always changing, and as every ballad ends, another one begins. A new thread in the tapestry of fate. This is one such story. It is the story of a young apprentice, his doting master, and a god who sought to reforge our world in chaos. In the snows of Mithros, a hero will be all that stands between order and ruin. For sometimes, fate is a burden, from which you are freed, or to which you are sworn. And sometimes, not even fate can keep the monsters at bay.
Neat. And that is also an excellent place to stop this part. Alrighty. Thanks for watching.